for example 2, it says express each of the numbered angles in terms of x. Now it's similar to what I just did a moment ago with the 110 and the 70, but now they made it more abstract. Instead of an angle measure, they gave me an x. Okay. With the thought of what I just mentioned a moment ago, again, we're not asked to name these angles as far as corresponding or alternate interior, exterior, or consecutive interior angles. All they're saying is how big are the angles compared to x. All right? Is x obtuse or acute?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. In the picture it looks obtuse, right? So every single obtuse measure should be x, right? So I immediately know that angle 1 equals x, or measure of angle 1 equals x degrees. The measure of angle 4 equals x degrees. And the measure of angle 8 equals x degrees. So those three angles are found. They're all obtuse. They all share the measure of x. The other thing we have to do now is find how big the acute angle is, and again, in terms of x. Okay, we aren't going to get an exact answer. We're going to get a number or an expression containing the letter x. I just need to find some relationships. Let's go with this one since it's new. Angle 3 and angle x are consecutive interior angles, right? Consecutive interior, they're both interior angles, they're both on the same side of the transversal. What's true about those two angles?
They equal 180.
They equal 180, right? So if I take the measure of angle 3 that we don't know, and we add x degrees to it, it should add up to 180 degrees, right? Could have also gone with the 6 and x makes a straight line, so 6 and x added up to 180, or 7 and x added up to 180, right? So we have several choices there. Choose one. Same side interior, add up to 180, linear pair add up to 180, linear pair add up to 180. Any way you do it, x and something adds up to 180. If I solve for measure of angle 3, I'm just going to move the x over there, so plus x moves over there, becomes minus x. The measure of angle 3 is 180 degrees minus x. If I'm using good math, I'd probably write it like that. 180 minus x degrees. 180 degrees minus x degrees over also 180 minus x I'd take. I mean, it's not 100% required to put the degree symbol on your answer. So angle 3 is 180 minus x. Angle 3 is acute, right? All the acute angles should have the same measure, so measure of angle 2 should be 180 minus x. Angle 6, measure of angle 6 is 180 minus x. And the measure of angle 7 is 180 minus x. And there's our other answer. So all 7 angles in terms of x. Mathematically, when you say to do something in terms of something, it just wants that letter to be in the answers. You allow your brain to wrap around that abstract idea. No idea what x equals, but this is what it would be if we knew what x equals.